Hey, so I thought I'd teach you a little bit about beekeeping. All right, first thing is you got to get your smoker ready. So I'm going to do that first. All right, now we got some good smoke. So next thing, got to put on protective gear. So the bees, I usually just wear a veil so they don't get in my face. Other than that, that's it. I got some gloves on too, just to keep my hands safe because I'm gonna be pulling stuff in and out. All right, got a hive tool. That's this guy right here. I'm gonna use this to kind of open it up and take a look inside of each of the frames. Got some smoke going over here. I'll just smoke the bees a little bit. This kind of keeps them calm while I'm in the hive. It also makes them go down inside the hive so I'm not smushing them while they're out. All right, first thing, I'm gonna give them a little smoke. That lets them know I'm coming into the hive. They use wax and stuff called propolis. That's that kind of yellowish stuff on the end of my tool there. It helps to seal up the hive. So I gotta break it loose first. All right, we're gonna take the lid off. Here we go. Lots of bees on there. All right, I'm just gonna pull you over here. You can see the top of the hive. All kinds of bees in there. They're pretty calm right now. Most of them are out foraging for nectar and pollen. All right, we got one frame out. Here we go. That whole side has eggs and larvae on it. And the bigger ones with the little bumps on them, like these right here, those are drones. Those are the male bees. The rest are all female bees. Most of the bees inside the hive are female. On the other side of this frame, there's a few pieces of brood, but it's mostly pollen and nectar. You can see kind of the nectar is the shiny stuff and the pollen is the yellow that's in there in those little holes. So all the bees that are on there right now are nurse bees, except for this one here is a drone. You can see they're kind of bigger and they have big eyes. There's this drone right there. But the rest of these bees on here are nurse bees, and they'll take care of the brood that's in there. This frame looks pretty good. Nice, healthy frame. Brood is bee eggs, is what that is. Good, so when I'm pulling these frames out, I'm being very careful to look for the queen because I don't want to lose her. So if I lose the queen, then the hive might collapse or they might make a new queen. But I want to try and keep my healthy queen. And she's marked with a little bit of paint. She's got like a little dab of paint on her back. So it makes it a little easier for her to see. If you don't have a marked queen, sometimes it's a little harder to see, but the one in this hive is marked. So she's definitely not on this frame, which is good. If I find her, I usually just try to keep her in the hive so that way I don't lose her outside of the hive. She really won't survive well outside the hive. All right, I'm gonna pull one more frame out for you to see, and then I'm just gonna keep moving on. There's a little bee on my finger. And I'm gonna show you this frame here. If you look in this section right here in the corner, you can see right there some honey. That's capped honey in that corner. There's also a little bit over here on the top. where these bees are, if I can get them to move here a little bit. Yeah, see, there's some capped honey right there. It's got that kind of nice bright yellow wax on the top, and that's how you know that's honey. If it's dark brown, kind of like these over here, those are that's brood, and those are drone brood specifically. They look like kind of bullet shaped. Some more over here on this side. Yeah, they're just kind of doing their thing. Looking good. I'm gonna put the hive back the same way that I took it apart, so exactly how I found it. And that helps the bees to kind of keep their house so their furniture is not moved around, so they know where everything is at. And then keep in mind, while they're working in there, they're working in complete darkness. It's completely dark inside there, so they don't know, they don't use their eyes, they use their sense and their feeling to see where things are at. So some exciting news, I found one of my hives has a new queen in it, so I wanted to show it to you. She's really pretty, but you can see she has a long black abdomen on her, if I can find her again. Where'd you go, queen? Oh, there she is, right here. That's the queen. See how she has a longer black abdomen on it? That's the queen bee, and all the other bees around her are working to feed her and keep her healthy and clean while she lays eggs. One of those queens will lay up to 3,000 eggs a day if she's happy and healthy. This hive's kind of small and weak, so I hope that she starts doing better. Yeah, right there she is. It's hard to hold it and point to it at the same time. Right there. You can see how she's got that long abdomen. Very pretty. Alright, y'all, so I'm inside now where it's a lot cooler, and I just wanted to share with you that was the beekeeping and what I usually do once every 7 to 10 days. And beekeeping is something that is super helpful. We've got a community garden across the street, and my bees help to pollinate a lot of their fruits and vegetables over there, and those fruits and vegetables go to feed local mission organizations. So in a way, I'm caring for God's creatures to help benefit a mission. So thanks, hope you enjoyed.